Hi everyone.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I have some problems, with the broadcast. We're fixing it. We are coming back live now. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. We'll be starting soon.
And how's it going? Tonight it is my pleasure to introduce Ramana Anamraju and talk to us a little bit about Science Must Style, which is a collection of 3 minutes that Ramana has written. And tonight we're going to talk about Paul Dirac, so it's really exciting. Ramana has a master's in physics. He studied nuclear engineering and computer science. He's got many years of experience in the healthcare field. So he is extremely talented and very intelligent. And so I will let Ramana take over tonight and talk to us a little bit about Paul Dirac.
Um, Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm appreciate it. Jennifer Niemeyer is from our company for medicine. She lives in Omaha, Nebraska. So anyway, she is a long distance broadcast. This is international. Good morning, India. Good afternoon, England, and good evening in California and West Coast, and good in bedtime in East Coast. So we have a world audience. We are in 7 channels. That we are broadcasting in all over the world. We are in Amazon Live in India. We have Twitter Live. We are in Facebook Live, LinkedIn Live. Yeah, we have YouTube Live, and all the major streaming platforms we are on. So this is going to be another new kind of healthcare media channel. Is going to be, that um, this is going to be uh, this is going to be uh, about positron emission tomography, PET-CT scanner. They use it quite a bit in the healthcare industry, particularly to detect cancers and tumors. This is a new tool, a relatively new tool. In the 80s and 90s, it started it. It's a relatively new tool. It is a powerful tool. It gives you the functional side of the cancers. Our goal is to introduce concepts to broad spectrum of people. So people who are in healthcare, doctors, nurses, and healthcare allied healthcare staff, they know about something about physics and mathematics and science. People with the physics and mathematics background, they know a little bit about healthcare. Just the introduction. So you have to do your own research and expand your horizons, understanding more. This is our goal. Okay. Let me start the story of positron. Is a remarkable man behind it. This is, but this is a book I have written. Science is not a subject. Science must be lifestyle, as Jennifer said. So, um, so when 14 billion years ago there was a Big Bang. Big Bang is the beginning of our universe. At the beginning of the universe, we are in after a short time, immediately after a short time, there is enough equal amounts of matter and antimatter were produced, equal amount. So matter and antimatter, I will explain to you how the antimatter looks like, but there are two equal amounts, exactly equal amounts are produced. But the mystery of physics at this time now is we don't know where that antimatter is gone. We don't have the address of that place. We hope we don't get it all of a sudden seeps into it and destroy us. It's like an evil twin. It is so strange. So if you see you in the mirror and the person in the mirror, uh, person in the mirror, person in the mirror is a different person than you are. Okay, so um, person in the mirror is somebody who is supposed different from you are. Exactly looks like you. That's a very spooky, right? It's like a strange and weird. Not only strange and weird, it's a spooky. It scares the hell out of you. So, but you never wanted to be that evil twin because When you meet that matter and antimatter get together, is a destruction, is the amount of energy, everything is destroyed. So, so what we are trying to do is this beginning of the universe, there was a matter and antimatter will produce equal amounts, but we don't know where that antimatter is gone. But we see antimatter in a lot of places. For example, you see we produce, the bananas produce one positron, antimatter particle. Positron is a exactly opposite of electron. It's a positively charged electron, same amount of mass, but the same charge is same amount of same charge, but the exactly opposite of electron is a positron. It's a positive charge. Electron with a positive charge is called positron. So bananas, actually every banana emit every 75 minutes one positron, is because potassium 40 is a radionuclide, radio isotope, radio source. So it produces the positron every 75 minutes from bananas. We also produce 200 positrons per hour in our body. They're so minute. I mean, you cannot, if you want to know what the cost of the 1 gram of antihydrogen is, you cannot think of the money it costs. $65 trillion. So it is a think about that. So they try to produce some small amounts, very, very much smaller than a milligram. They contained in the container actually. They stored in a container for a few seconds. That is a lifelong in the history of physics. But that is we the antimatter exists. We see it. So in this picture, what you see is the anti-proton, anti-hydrogen. Sorry, yeah, there is the anti-proton, is a negatively charged anti-proton. The hydrogen atom is one positive proton in the middle center, and the electron, negatively charged electrons, moves around in the proton. In the antimatter, antihydrogen, it is a proton, antiproton, which is negatively charged, and the positron, which is positively charged electron, moves around it. So they're exactly mirror images of each other. So kind of in that sense, but it's not a mirror image in the sense that is a charge wise they're entirely exactly complementary and opposite. So So there is a gentleman. His name is Paul Dirac, a British physicist. He is a remarkable man, very quiet. He's not a well known. He is very well known in circles of physics. Everybody knows Paul Dirac, if you study physics. But outside of the physics, not people don't know much about it, much about him. The reason was he's a very noise. He speaks one word per hour. They say. So
Hello, Jonathan.
he was trying to
Oh,
understand Einstein
Jonathan, can
and
you hear me?
the gravity, universal theory by Einstein. So he was very my guy
Hello.
is a hi.
What's going on with the
Paul
broadcast?
is always
Broadcasting on the phone.
he's a mathematical guy. So
Can you hear me right now?
these are the antimatter and positron,
Hello, hello, Jonathan.
and the electron. But he kept suddenly so when he was he was not sure. Nobody had an idea about the antimatter at that time. So he doesn't want to be embarrassed. He doesn't want to appear, humiliated for years. So he kept under he kept on checking and checking. Eventually, he did in 1929. He did his observation and verified, and it came out that is existence of electrons, that the existence of electrons, the positrons, was proved. That equation is a theoretical. His imagination said that there is an antimatter exists. There is an positron there. So tau is a mathematical equation. Hence the power of mathematics, logic, and reason, the power of science itself. So, so after doing that, so for that call in Caltech, they proved in 1936, after 4 years from the discovery of the positron, Caltech actual picture of the positron exists in first time. So, I mean, before I go into the little bit of a PET CT scanner and the story about PET CT scanner, right? So, but I need to understand a little bit about the electromagnetic spectrum. Electromagnetic spectrum is basically photons with the same speed with a different wavelengths. So if you find that the gamma rays, they treat the cancer, that is high frequency, the same speed, but high frequency means it is covering a lot of distance, moving shorter distances, moving. So the peaks are amplitudes, the peaks are much closer. If you go to the X-ray, the next one is X-ray. I'm going right to left. The next one is X-ray. Is the that is X-rays that are from the phone. They're all photons, basically exhibiting a different wavelength. That's all it is. The electromagnetic spectrum is photons exhibiting different wavelengths. That's it. So if you go ultraviolet, that's why sometimes ultraviolet. That's why you use the dark glasses, goggles. So that protects you from the seeing the ultraviolet, absorbing the ultraviolet rays. A lot of skin cancer is
Okay,
possibly
I'm going to
coming from
disconnect
ultraviolet
myself.
rays too.
Okay.
The visible light is actually they're all made equal, but visible light is much